So the comment of the week is, invite Kyrie next. I couldn't even hold my phone. Invite Kyrie next. Then there will be 2 KJs, Kavin J and Kyrie Jamaluddin.
KJ squared.
Yeah.
2 kgs, double the hair.
No, we don't need KJ because already the better KJ is here.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah! This is episode 51 of Balls Deep. Harvinth's not here. I think he's at some game in England at the weekend that no one cares about. And we're not going to talk about it on the show today.
No, we're absolutely going to talk about it.
I think we should focus on the Premier League today.
No.
I think you got the wrong brief there, Mark. We're definitely going to be talking about that game.
That's why you're front and center today. You know?
Yes. So yes, my name's Mark. I'm a diehard Chelsea fan. We are so good at the moment and we played so well against a fully fit Liverpool side, and I can't wait for you guys to abuse me on the show.
Hello, my name is Unku Idris, and I'm the resident Arsenal fan on Balls Deep. And today my wishes were fulfilled because we have a new friend on our Balls Deep table. On my right-hand side, please introduce yourself.
My name is Div, and I, like Idris, am an Arsenal fan, and we're doing quite well at the moment, so excited to be here with you guys.
Nice!
Quite well, huh? Okay. Hi, my name is Kavin J and I'm a Manchester United fan. As you can see, I'm wearing the jersey, so yeah. And yes, that's it.
Moya K, also a Manchester United fan.
That's it.
Hey, why so glum, bro?
Why are you so
Do you not see the score?
Hey, it's okay.
So you're an Arsenal fan. Okay, you're very similar to our resident pundit. Do you also have long monologues you're gonna tell on the show today?
Well, if I start, and if I hope you don't mind me starting on this. Oh,
okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, please.
No, I try not to, but it's very hard. Like Idris, I think you can say. I mean,
Exactly.
we're doing quite well.
You were about to answer that question with a monologue, I feel. You know what I mean?
Doing quite well, huh? How many trophies?
Let's not talk about
Right,
that.
okay.
Let's talk about
trophies.
Let's talk about trophies.
You know what? Let's rate all the Champions League trophies that Arsenal have won. Thank you for listening. Now let's move on.
Kavin J is just really butthurt because Arsenal is doing just, tremendously so
But the
much
thing is, you
better
still not won anything
than
yet.
United.
So
We're
you just
still-
don't
No,
say
hey, don't say that. Okay, they won an FA Cup about...
long time ago.
Yeah, anyway, still.
We are the record holder for the most FA Cups. How many FA Cups is it?
14.
Exactly.
When was the last one? When was the last one?
Champions Leagues?
I mean,
Sorry?
When was the last-
Yo, hold up. Why are we jumping into this right now? Let's talk about
I need allies for today.
No. You are jumping onto Mark's little plan here where he wants to sidetrack the conversation from the EFL, from the Carabao Cup. No, Kavi, we'll talk about it later.
Listen,
We'll talk about it later.
We just need to put you off your high horse.
We will talk
Are you
about,
in the FA Cup this season?
We will talk about how currently...
coming. Instead of being in the FA Cup, we're still in the Champions League.
Well, hardly. 1-0 to Porto.
No, guys. No, guys. I think we should take a break from that because after this, we can definitely jump into the fact that Arsenal has 38 goal difference whilst United right now is still on 0.
On 0.
Yeah, so we can talk about it later. We can talk about it later, all right?
Goal difference wins league.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think we need to put the spotlight back onto our resident Chelsea pundit over here, Mark, right?
Okay.
Who has COVID today?
Honest thoughts, guys. Did you think Chelsea had a chance or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Look, I messaged the group. I remember looking at the lineups and I saw that Liverpool had so many people out. They were playing the kids in... the first team and also the bench were basically people who I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And look, Chelsea, when you look at them, guys, they don't have millions
Shit.
of pounds on the field, right? And at the end of the day, there's just like I looked at the lineup before the game and I thought, hey, Chelsea's got a big advantage here.
Yeah, you guys are going to laugh.
Go on.
When Conor Gallagher came off, I think we lost the game. Conor Gallagher was our best player. I know you're going to say, he missed 2 chances. But he was the driving force behind everything.
Wait. Didn't he give away the free kick?
No, he was off for second
Who
goal.
gave the free kick away?
You mean the free kick was not allowed?
Van Dijk's goal.
He didn't.
The one that got
Disallowed.
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 But Conor Gallagher was amazing. And when he came off, I think there was no players on the pitch that had any passion or know what they're doing. And it fucking Mudryk, oh my God,
It's Mudryk, but
£100 million
yeah.
man.
He still hasn't learned to say the name.
I think one thing that we definitely need to talk about is how to watch the Carabao Cup final in Malaysia was hard enough, right? Mark over here was busy sending us links and everything, and then I was like, wow, this guy really wants us to watch Chelsea beat Liverpool. But I think ultimately I'm on Harvinth's side. Like, you know, right before the game and the lineups were released, you saw that, you know, Chelsea was fielding almost a full squad. Even in the group chat, I mentioned how your bench, you had Kuku on the bench waiting to come on. And then you
Top
had
scorer for the
Mudryk,
Bundesliga.
and then you had Mudryk, right, on the bench. So, and then you look at Liverpool's lineup, right? Obviously, the 5 key first team players that got injured. Now it's 6 because Ryan Gravenberch got injured during the final itself. It's crazy, which is a conversation for later on.
Konate came off as well, didn't he?
Yeah. And so ultimately, I was thinking that it was definitely going to be a Chelsea final, but it wasn't. And now Chelsea has lost 6 English Cup finals consecutively. But honestly, Mark, banter all aside, a 1-0 loss to
Liverpool's kids.
To Liverpool's kids.
Under 18.
You know, like I don't know.
It's
I don't
embarrassing.
know. It's embarrassing.
No, it's embarrassing.
Right? But you pushed it. You pushed it because it went to extra time.
It didn't.
And
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to push it. We should win.
Yeah,
we should
no,
win.
Okay, no, here's the question though. Who do you blame? Like, where do you think it went wrong?
Everything. So, for example, like the manager,
Say his name,
he
say his
sat
name.
back. He sat back in extra time, and he even said in the press conference, "Oh, you know, we were playing till penalties because they had the better penalty takers." But to do something like that is just ridiculous, right? Also, to take someone like Gallagher off, who was running the shots in that game, I think was just ridiculous. Also, the passion, the drive. Liverpool's players, you can see how much they want to win for Klopp. Like those youngsters, like, you know, never played before, and they're coming on in a fucking League Cup final. You can tell they just really want to do it. Whereas our manager, like,
But that's the thing about kids, right? That's the thing about kids. They want to win the Mickey Mouse Cup.
No, but the narrative is that Liverpool had a younger team, right? They said
Yeah.
like 5 academy players and all that.
Yeah.
But did you know that the team that started before, like, with Chelsea, right, had a younger average age than Liverpool, and they also ended with younger average age than
No,
Liverpool.
fair enough. But you see the younger average age, but however, when you look at the price they paid for this
Yeah.
kids. as you say-
Nkunku was top scorer in the Bundesliga, and people say things to us like, "Oh yeah, you know, you haven't got a striker." We have people who can score goals. Nkunku was killing it.
Moyet, what did Gary Neville say after the game?
Was it like Klopp's kids,
Klopp's
and
boys.
Klopp's boys, and
Versus
Chelsea's 1 billion bottle job?
Yeah.
My favorite joke in the whole thing was something you said. But as a comedy nerd, this is a perfect joke.
It was a good one,
It was
right?
so good, right? Michael Jackson could have come on for Chelsea and he still couldn't touch those kids. Dude,
No, but in what, I don't know why I keep coming to Chelsea's defense, right? But you guys hit the post like a lot of times. You know, it's not like you guys weren't close. You know,
As much as I love Gallagher, he should have scored that one. But Kelleher was, oh my God. I think he's better than Onana. Kelleher.
he
He's
had to
so
bring it-
bloody good.
He had to bring it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Who would you rather have? Kelleher or Onana?
He could have said Kelleher was better.
You would really
than-
prefer Onana over Kelleher?
Yes.
I think Kelleher is, whenever
No,
he's
Kelleher
played for
is
Liverpool,
much better.
he's just
I go with
literally
Kelleher.
right? Yeah, we go with Kelleher. Yeah.
Why is this now about
Deal is
Onana?
going with Kelleher as well.
Listen, y'all can go with whoever you want and I respect your decision, okay? But
no.
let us have our player.
Onana, okay.
Hey, listen. Who would you rather have, Raya or Kelleher?
Raya.
I'd rather have Kelleher than Raya.
We're not talking about Raya.
Would you
here.
rather have Kelleher over Robert Sanchez?
Okay,
Or
okay,
whoever
it's a-
that's in
it-
goal?
probably, yeah.
It's a good thing that
Yeah.
you brought up Kelleher because I think one thing that we definitely need to talk about is how, yes, Liverpool lost 5 first team players and then you had
Actually, they lost like 11.
11,
technically,
yeah, like
11 or
number
12.
12.
yeah. But the ones that did come in to deputize for those first team players, right? Like Bradley on the right
sorry.
and then Kelleher coming in.
I
they
will
all
never
did
say
really
a
well.
bad thing. I will never say a bad thing anymore about Wataru Endo.
Endo.
Yeah, Endo
is
ran his legs off. But
Yeah.
here's something that I have to say, right? Although the kids came in and did a fantastic job, right, in Liverpool, but this is a good reflection of what Klopp has done. Yes, the whole 8 years. This is 8 years of the system being in place where the kids play the same way that the first team plays. And everything is going according to plan. You can take out the first team, put the kids in, they will play the same way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what, every club needs in that sense.
And there are only 2 teams that can do this. It's Liverpool and City.
And Brighton.
Whoa.
No, not yet.
Not yet. No, but
Brighton is not the
hold on.
Did you just say not yet?
No, wait, hold on. what I'm saying
Holding
with
on.
Brighton is that they can take out a player, put in another player, and it's still the same system. Not maybe maybe quality not as good, but the system is the same, and they do that right. When what's his name? They lost Caicedo.
Yeah,
right?
but it's one thing. Okay,
the replacement,
correct.
same mold.
Yeah, it's one thing to replace Caicedo with, for example, Balaba from Brighton, right? Because the quality gap isn't too far off, right?
Okay,
it's
Caicedo-
one thing.
Quality gap. Caicedo is fucking shit. There's no quality.
Exactly. But it's another thing to replace, say, Trent Alexander-Arnold with Conor Bradley, because there is a quality
Yes,
gap.
but
there,
you know,
right?
but you know that he's going to put in the same,
Yeah.
style of play, the effort that he puts
Correct.
in. Everything is the same.
Yep.
It's not about the quality. Sometimes it's about the fact that look,
They
if you
can
play a
seamlessly,
certain a way, you know that at the end of the day, the cogs all come together.
And the thing is about Klopp, right? It's not as if these are youngsters that have been playing a few games all season. Like, Maino, for example. These are guys who've literally
Fresh.
had one or two
Fresh.
Premier League appearances and they're playing in a final.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids,
no, not Bradley. Like,
speaking
there's people I've never heard of before. You know?
speaking of kids, we have a message from Harvin, who was there. Let's hear what he's got to say about it.
No need lah.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? This is Harvinth Skin live from Wembley. This is for Balls Deep. I told y'all, Liverpool gonna win it. Liverpool's second team, better than Liverpool's first team. Crazy. Done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
I want them to play the second team from now on.
From now till the end of the Premier League, just send out the kids.
I
man.
think they don't have a choice there. Anyway.
I think it's funny because obviously Harvin meant to say Liverpool second team is better than Chelsea first team. But even in his incorrect sentence there, technically, because the second team won the EFL Cup. You know, so yeah, he's right. Yeah, so shout out to Harvin. I hope you had a good time over there, bro.
I hope you had a fucking shit time. Yeah.
It doesn't look like it, bro. It looked like he had a blast, bro.
Okay, moving on from the EFL Cup. Okay,
Yep.
moving on from the EFL Cup.
Oh.
Do you think Liverpool, with all their injuries, are going to keep their
It's a good
title
point.
hopes
It's
up?
a good point. Gravenberch being added to that list last night, like they definitely did not need that extra
Yeah.
injury.
Is Salah
And
back?
Salah,
No, not yet.
No,
He's still on injury.
But you know what? They have, like what you said, they have that belief that, and sometimes you just need that, even if you have quality.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
So you don't know.
it's very easy to bring that up in a cup final. Listen, like passions are up. People are up for the game. But in a league game, doing it as they say, the quote is doing it on a rainy Tuesday night in Stoke.
Yeah.
Can they bring the same? It's 30. Okay, how many games left?
No, they've got
they've
in
got
the
14
in the
games
next
left.
4
14
games.
yeah.
In the next 4 games, Liverpool has Nottingham Forest.
No, hold up. They're playing on Wednesday as well in the FA Cup.
Who are they
Correct.
playing against
Yeah.
the FA Cup?
Correct.
Southampton.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it's a
And they
tough
haven't
game.
even got
It's a
a
tough game.
full team for that.
Okay, but again, it's another cup game, so maybe
Yeah. So for Nottingham
There's still the
Forest,
Europa League as
Yeah,
well.
no.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yeah.
that is the killer point.
Yeah,
Because
the
when the
Thursdays,
Europa
yeah,
games
yeah.
come, it's
Yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Sunday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Do
Do you know, if
Thursday,
I was a Klopp, I would just play my shit team in the Premier League, give up on the title, and try and win 3 cups.
No.
But he's
I like the sound of that. I
his
like the sound of that.
legacy-
His legacy.
I'll take it. I agree. I agree, Mark. I agree,
Why
Mark.
would-
They got no chance of beating City with that squad.
No, listen.
Okay, let me just read out the next 4 fixtures, right?
Okay.
So you've got the FA Cup, which is against Southampton, and then you also have Europa. But the next EPL fixture for them is Nottingham Forest.
Okay,
Then right
possible.
after that is Man City.
Die.
And then it's a Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, right, against Everton.
Okay.
And then it's Brighton after that.
Yeah, but Brighton
Yeah.
haven't been great.
Okay, no, Brighton have not been good. I
And then
give
it
them
gets-
that, but
and
it's
then-
still not an easy game.
And then it gets a bit easier. Sheffield United and Man United.
Oh, but that's not.
Hey, listen.
But honestly,
Let's temper our.
But based on that question that Kevin just brought up, right, which is bearing in mind this crazy injury list that Liverpool has right now, in that next 4 games, right, how many points do you think they're actually going to get?
No, so sorry, can we just get back to the question of what do you think is going to happen and,
Yeah.
and what would we do if we were Klopp, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I would throw away the FA Cup, right?
Mhm.
Play the kids in the FA Cup. I would focus everything I have on the league.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to play the kids,
kids
anyway,
anyway, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
But
look,
more
it's a-
kids, but more kids.
But no, it's a staggered
The under
timeline.
12s, the under 12s.
It's not like everyone is going to be out until for
Yeah.
the next
The thing is,
6-7
that
weeks.
injury list isn't that bad because actually their starting 11 was quite strong still. So if they get a few players coming back in the coming
Yeah,
weeks,
I mean-
they still have a
I
good
mean,
team.
look,
But that's based on the fact that of you thinking that there will not be any more injuries.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
look,
at the rate that those
Yeah,
injuries
that's true,
happen
that's
in this past like what,
And
1
they're still
month?
kids, and they're still kids.
And-
So their
Yeah.
The
bodies are not
injuries
gonna
that
be able
will
to take
happen
it.
then are, injuries to their bench players then. So less.
Then they wouldn't have
No,
a bench.
but you're talking about a spine here. You're talking about Jota. You're talking about TAA. You're talking about Gravenberch. You're
Salah.
talking about Salah. These
Alisson.
Alisson, very important. Look, at the end of the day, although Kelleher or whoever comes in for everybody does a good job, it's never going to be off the quality.
If Van Dijk gets
It'll-
injured, if Van Dijk gets injured, I think
Yeah.
that's
It's
it.
game over.
I mean,
Yeah,
no, it's
I think
game-
if Van Dijk, if that's the final nail in the coffin, in my
so-
opinion,
so
if Van Dijk gets
I'm
injured.
just looking at their injuries, right? Jota's going to be out until April. Trent is end of March.
Yep.
Alisson is end of March.
Yep.
Curtis Jones about 2 weeks from now. Nunes will come back soon.
actually, that makes no difference.
Salah will come back soon. Yeah, so Nunes, Salah, Szoboszlai will come back soon.
But
and
even if
that's
they
it.
do come back soon, it will take time for them to get up to match fitness and
Yeah. So, but you only have to hold the fort for like 2 weeks.
No,
2
but
weeks,
by
okay, fair
that time, right, they would already played Man City.
Yep.
They would be coming up against Man United, right?
Yeah.
And would like,
well, not in 2 weeks, but
like,
yeah.
but by that time, they
By
might already
April-
be out of
yeah.
the,
Yeah, I
out of
mean,
it as
look,
well.
or they could miraculously still be in it.
Yeah.
I keep pushing this narrative is obviously because I'm an Arsenal fan. So
Really?
I'm trying to.
I did not notice
I'm
this.
try- I'm
He's wearing a
trying.
Spain jersey.
I'm,
That's
try-
what?
I'm trying to speak it into existence. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'll end this whole EFL Cup nonsense by saying, as a Chelsea fan, although I'm disappointed, and that was our one hope of redemption this season,
Cup.
I have to. Fuck that. I have to say, right, as much as it pains me to say it, and I wouldn't say it if it's Harvin's here, seeing Klopp crying at the end, and the fact that, teams can win with confidence and with kids and not just about money is like fucking credit to football. Do you know what I mean?
that's huge of you to say,
like,
bro.
if Man United beat us, I'd be like, fucking shit. But Liverpool, because it's Klopp's last season, I'm kind of like pissed off, but I'm also like, fuck, man, fair play. This
Hey, well done,
this
Mark.
guy's a
That's
legend.
great character development, bro.
No, I did like
That is growth
Man
right there,
United-
man.
I did like that.
Fuck the net profit. Fuck the net profit. It's about passion and it's about heart.
No, listen, I don't like the Man United comment, but the rest of it, okay, I accept.
Okay, let's get to Man United.
Sorry. Before we jump into Manchester United, I do have one more fun fact about Chelsea.
Go on.
Specifically about Mauricio Pochettino.
Okay. Pochettino.
Pochettino, right? If you to say it Mark's way, right? In his track record in the EPL, which is Southampton,
Why are you
Spurs,
writing here, by the way?
And it's my imaginary
Okay.
whiteboard, right? Southampton, Spurs, and Chelsea. He has managed 366, 383 EPL games, and no trophy to show for any of that. That's a game almost a year and a half or something like that.
He
you know
did
what I
win.
mean?
He did win a trophy at PSG though.
Yeah, I'm talking about his EPL,
Yeah,
like the
fair enough.
EPL
No,
clubs.
PSG,
yeah.
I can win
No,
trophy.
because I only bring it up because he is touted as one of the world's best.
No, look, his reputation is basically what he did at Southampton and what he did at Spurs, right? Because he brought them from a team that was relatively kind of bad to a
He got
relatively
Spurs to a
very
Champions
good.
League final.
Yeah. Also, that's not fair because you have managers like David Moyes who had to coach like maybe 500-600 games before he actually won a title with
but
West
David
Ham.
Moyes was never put in the same bracket.
Guys, there's no
as
point arguing.
Mauricio
He's only
Pochettino.
saying this because he's an ex-Spurs manager. Like, there's no point of
You can
even...
take the man out of Spurs, but not Spurs out of the man.
Yes,
But that's
exactly.
exactly what I'm saying. Spurs isn't on that level.
Ooh, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Moyes said it.
Look,
Moyes
I
said it.
think Spurs fans will have to bite the bullet and accept it that Spurs were not at that level because they were not in the top four.
I think I only want to bring it up because it is quite interesting. Basically, because many of how Mauricio Pochettino is, labeled as one of
The
the world's
genius.
best. Yeah, he was
And
labeled as a
he's in the
genius.
exact same position as Graham Potter was last season.
Exactly.
With the same number of
Yeah.
games
Exactly.
played.
you know when you have like a disc player or something, right? When you keep changing your discs and it doesn't work, maybe it's the player's
It's the
problem.
player.
Maybe it's the CD
Probably-
player.
Maybe
you
it's the
know
player's
what I
problem.
mean?
Okay, right, let's get to Man United. You guys lost to Fulham. You had less shots than them, less possession,
you
and
did-
you were at home.
Okay, you
Explain.
didn't have to say it with such vigor.
I mean, it's facts.
yeah, you're also lost, right? Shut up.
I know, so I need to vent out my frustration.
We were
somewhere
your
else.
allies 3 minutes ago.
you were his ally.
Right. okay. So obviously you lost, but the most interesting thing is Ten Hag's press conference afterwards, which was one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard in my life.
Isn't
You know what he said? Can I finish? Can I finish?
No, let him
Can I finish?
Let him dig his own grave.
Ten Hag quotes. I haven't got the quote up here, but it was something along the lines of, "Oh, the team played with such great character and great personality." Bro, you lost 2-1 at home to Fulham.
Didn't Pochettino say the same thing?
Yeah, I know. We've stopped talking about Chelsea now. So we'll hear the United fans explain this.
No, I will explain it by saying, I am happy with the effort today. The boys did good.
Happy with the effort? Happy with the effort? Losing 2-1 against Fulham at home?
Huh?
Are you... Sorry, is that...
No, that's...
Can we stop talking about Chelsea?
No, the thing is, look, what else is he going to say?
Yes.
The players were shit and we're sorry for the fans.
Mark, can you
better.
please, as long as you've watched football, can
Yeah.
you please tell me a situation where a manager in a post-match
So many
conference
times!
has actually gone out and derided a team?
So
Because I
Alex
will tell you-
Ferguson. Alex Ferguson
has never
a manager...
done it.
Dude,
Alex
they were
Ferguson
winning
has
Premier
never
League.
No, it's never.
No, Alex Ferguson
His hair dry treatment was always
indoors.
indoors.
That's why he was so angry
but if
at
his
Roy
team,
Keane.
if his team
Yeah,
lost,
yeah.
he wouldn't say, "Oh, the players showed good character."
No,
and
no,
good
Ferguson never
personality."
did it.
He'll say we were poor.
Because what else can you do? What else can you tell? This
We
team,
need to do better. We weren't good today. He said, "Oh, we showed
and I
good
think he
personality and good character." Oh, whoop, you're losing 2-1 to Fulham.
The thing is, right,
did
is
say
that the thing is that the moment that a manager does what Mark is asking for, that is when there's no hope, right?
Yes.
Like for example,
Yeah, Mourinho would have done it.
Mourinho did
I'm
it.
pretty sure he...
Mourinho did it.
Right.
Yeah,
Both at Spurs.
No,
I'm just saying.
Mourinho did it at Manchester United
Yeah,
as well.
exactly, yeah.
Everywhere he's been,
And-
right?
and I
And
think-
2 months later, gone.
Yeah, and I think the reason why, I mean, maybe you guys have a different answer, but in my opinion, as much as I want to hear it as well, right, from Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah.
But the moment he says it, it's career suicide for him.
Correct.
And like, then he would have then he will already have lost whatever he has left
But it's,
in the changing room.
It's not just
you know?
that, It's not self-interest, but it's also taking care of the team.
Of course, yeah.
Because this team is not only down to its bare bones in terms of players,
Yeah.
but that has a knock-on effect on morale as well.
Yes,
So that's so bad for Sancho. He'll talk shit about Sancho. And then now,
then
after that
and then
interview,
you're
now,
lost your
he's
mind.
scared to say anything about any
No,
other
and
players.
then,
No, it
when
has
he
nothing
did-
to do with that.
he-
It really has nothing to do with the Sancho thing because the Sancho thing was completely
Okay,
different.
why is he not criticising Rashford then? Because he looks absolute rubbish.
Okay, listen. Let me give you an example. Okay, when he criticized Sancho, he knew there was something that. What did he say? He said he's not putting the training.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would have said the same thing, right?
Yeah.
What did Sancho do? He fought back,
Became-
and he knew there was no turning back
Okay,
from that.
so-
Listen, wait. He also Pep Guardiola did the same thing with
Actually-
one of his players. I can't remember who, but he did the same thing, right? He did it to Calvin Phillips, right? What
Yeah.
did Phillips say? I apologize.
Pep
You know what you did,
Guardiola-
right? You went to a beehive on a
Pep
tree and
Guardiola
then you
did it
whacked
with-
it with a stick.
Pep Guardiola-
That's the thing is, I
Sorry,
just
pause.
don't know any manager.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
will tell you. Pep Guardiola did it with Josko Gvardiol earlier in the season.
Well done.
Jurgen Klopp did it with Dejan Lovren a couple
Correct.
years ago.
Correct.
Arteta did it with someone. I can't remember if I'm not mistaken, it was
Auba?
Granit Xhaka.
Oh, Xhaka.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Granit Xhaka way early on in his Arsenal career. The point is,
middle finger. Yeah.
the point is, managers are allowed to criticize or say things about a player if they want to elicit a response, right? But it's a judgment call on the manager. If the manager thinks saying something will lead to something worse, then it's
I'm not
okay for
saying
to
him
not
to
say
pick
that.
out players. I'm saying, why can't he come out and say we were
Because
really
he-
bad today?
maybe he
instead
thinks-
of saying, oh, we showed good character and good personality.
Maybe he thinks
When-
because it wouldn't solve anything.
I'm not saying to pick out players like he did with Sancho.
Yeah.
I'm saying come
Yeah.
out and say, I'm sorry guys, we performed crap. We should do better next time. Instead of saying, we showed really good character
You're
today.
taking excerpt of what he said. The whole thing when he did say it was disappointing, it was not the result we wanted, and it's also based on the fact that look, we didn't play so well, but we showed great character, and it's an excerpt of what he said,
Right.
and what you were picking on.
You have to see the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? You lost
The bigger
2-1 to Fulham.
picture is look.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
This is the problem, right? The problem is we're so fixated on Ten Hag. We're so
Yeah.
fixated on what he says and what he does that no one's really pointing to the bigger picture. I don't use the word bigger picture, but no one's actually pointing to the root of the problem with United's loss, which is the team itself.
Yes, the
Which is the
players.
team
But he
itself.
spent so much money though.
Listen,
Yeah.
Like he spent a lot of money.
His
on
own players.
Salah.
His own players.
Right.
No,
You
no,
want to
no.
talk about that?
Okay,
You know,
let's-
you know the starting lineup that played against Fulham, right?
Yeah.
He
How
only
many-
had 2 players.
Yeah,
Onana
so
and,
put Anthony in the team then. He spent
Casemiro
all the
was
money
there,
and he's sitting on the
60 million
bench.
Casemiro.
He's playing well.
He's
fine.
Anthony.
You want to talk about players not playing well? Like biggest players.
Yeah,
I think Mark has to
I admit they're
sit this
not
one
good.
out.
Yeah, I am admitting, and Anthony has not been good.
Okay, Onana, Onana?
Onana has been...
Who else are we going to play?
No, but look, it's fair to...
Signed by Ten Hag.
Yeah,
by
so
Ten
so
Hag.
okay.
Signed by
Who
Ten Hag.
else done?
So stop kissing Ten Hag's ass.
Nobody's kissing Ten Hag's
You
ass.
two
Oh my
are.
God.
You can't
Listen,
criticize
oh
him.
my God.
You can't
Look,
criticize him.
The thing is, right, we've gone around this Ten Hag merry-go-round for like the entire,
Like,
entire
a
season,
year,
right?
yeah.
And it's getting really like the amount of people who just don't understand context when it comes to Ten Hag's job is really annoying, right? Let's talk about signings, right? Let's talk about signings. This is something I've never said on the show before, right? But something people always want to blame Ten Hag for signing the wrong players. You know why Ten Hag signs players like Anthony, Malaysia, Lisandro Martinez, and all these players, right? It's because he knows them, right? And what is that indicative of? That is indicative of the fact that the players who are recommended to him are probably not good or probably don't
And he
fit
had to
his style
resolve-
of
and he had
play.
to resolve
And that's why he
that.
has to go to
Yeah.
what he knows, right?
But he
And
should
this is
know that
very
they're quite crap
pause,
as well.
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
But look, the difference is when he was in Ajax, he had to work under a system. He had Mark Overmars, he had Edwin van der Sar
Legend. Mark Overmars.
above him,
legend.
right?
Let's not big up
Who does he have-
Legend.
Who does he have here right now? He has Jean Mata and Richard Arnold for the most part. And I tell you what, Jean Mata is so hopeless at his job. He went to Barcelona and Juventus to try and get Adrian Rabiot and Frankie de Jong, and all he came back was receipts for champagne.
Yes.
Right? So the thing
And a
is,
few
right,
photos.
don't come up and tell me that Eric Ten Hag, yes, he is accountable for signing bad players because he only can get it from experience, right? But that's not the problem. That's not an Eric Ten Hag only problem.
It's
There's a
indicative.
problem with scouting. It's
He
a problem
made the
with
signings.
structure.
But based on the context.
because no one else
Then
that
sign
was
other
good
players.
Was, no,
Okay,
no one,
that-
who? He wanted Kim Min Jae and he couldn't get it. Look, if we talk about recent window, right? Oh man, you've opened up a window. You want to talk about a recent window, right? He was crying. He was begging for a striker because Anthony Martial is out for 10 freaking weeks brushing his teeth, right? What did the board do? The board didn't give him jack.
No money.
Right? He wanted Sergio Reguilon to stay. And now Luke Shaw is injured and we've played 3 quarters of our season without left back. So don't tell me this is Eric Ten Hag not knowing what he wants or getting the decisions wrong. The fact is he's not being supported. He wanted Kim Min Jae in the summer, they gave him Johnny Evans. He wanted Harry Kane in the summer. They spent 70 million on Rasmus Højlund, who I like. But let's face it, you shouldn't...
He's not Harry Kane.
He's not Harry Kane.
He's not Harry Kane, yeah.
you know, so the
But Harry
point
Kane wanted
is,
to win trophies though. He's not going to do it at United.
he's not doing
Hey,
it.
no,
man.
I mean, honestly, alternate universe.
I mean, he could have joined Arsenal and still not won anything. Anyway,
So the point is, right? And the point is, when it comes to recruitment, it isn't only solely on the manager. It's so easy to scapegoat Eric Ten Hag because it's his players, his signings. You know what? Other managers have done that. And you blame Mourinho for his signings.
Yes.
You blame Van Gaal for his signings. The cycle has to stop somewhere.
Yes.
Right? And I think it's the stop focusing on the manager, because the moment that you start focusing so much on the manager, you sack the manager, right? Where's the accountability on players like Rashford? Where's the accountability on players like
Sancho,
Bruno Fernandes.
Anthony Martial.
Bruno Fernandes
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Anthony
Martial,
or whatnot.
whatever,
Stop thinking about the manager who brought you in and start thinking about the player who was brought in for.
Can I just say before I pass it over here, just quick second. I swear to God, Moya's car was glowing just now. It was just like every second and every sentence that he came out, it was just glowing brighter and brighter. Well done. Well
Okay,
done.
I just want to say one thing, right? For all the people, especially you, who say the players are not playing for the manager anymore. How about this? Play for the club, right? Play for the club, right? Wait, you got people like Rashford, who is the star boy. He's supposed to be the star boy, right? But he's been shit all this.
So why is he
Star
being
boy
shit?
by 20.
No, but that's
Why is he being shit? Oh, let me call him and ask him. Hold on. Rashford, why have you been shit?
Okay.
Oh, no answer.
Isn't it the manager's job to make the player
Yes,
perform well?
it is.
No, that's
you know
the
why?
point, though.
And he did it.
Rashford
He did it. He did it last season.
Yeah, he did.
Do we not remember? Oh my! Do we not remember how Ten Hag took Rashford from a 4-goal a season striker and made him into a 30-goal a season striker?
So what's happening now?
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know.
Isn't
That's the point,
Pochettino's job to make Chelsea a better team? What happened?
Okay, the
What
reason-
happened? Why this shit?
the reason
why is
why-
Mudryk shit?
Hey,
Please let me tell me why is Mudryk
It's
shit?
been one season.
Hey, the reason
And
why...
You've had 2 seasons and it's going down.
Hey, I think
Yeah.
I safe to say, right? Okay, is that the reason why fans all over the world,
Okay.
right, and especially people like Mark, make it a point to really hit home to you United fans
Because they
and,
shit as well.
and pick on Eric Ten Hag. As
You're
much
picking on him
as,
at the
as
start
much,
of the
no.
podcast.
Yeah, that's why I said. But the reason why it's picked on is, I'm telling you right now, it's because you had Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
For the longest of time, Manchester United had the best manager in the world. Okay? There was no debate,
move on lah.
no argument. Okay?
Move on lah.
No, that's why.
No, you have to move on. Everybody has to move on.
You have to understand that we did move on from Alex Ferguson.
Been 10 years,
right? And you guys are also trying to move on from Alex Ferguson.
Yes.
And if it's what I'm trying to say is that it's the biggest bullet and ammo to use against United fan, mainly because you guys had the best.
The trauma that Sir Alex Ferguson inflicted on everyone
Childhood
else.
Exactly. No, exactly.
Permeated
It's
10 years.
into this.
10 years.
Into this.
Exactly,
I get it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, changing a manager is not going to make a difference.
Okay.
We had Jose Mourinho, we had Louis van Gaal. Even if you bring in Pep Guardiola
I've said this.
into this
earlier on.
team,
Yep.
Rashford is not going to
But-
start running and pressing like the way that he's supposed to
I
do.
think Guardiola would have sold Rashford. If he was there, he would have sold
Actually,
Rashford.
very interesting point. There was actually Guardiola actually just did say something very recently.
In a
I'm not sure-
private, yeah.
So like, who was it that had the scoop? Like, there was a scoop that
It's
Pep Guardiola,
independent. I think it was independent.
Pep Guardiola told his private circle that the only player that would play week in, week out for Man City from United is Rashford.
How long ago was this?
This was recent. This was recent.
And I cannot see what he sees.
Yeah, I cannot see.
He's not a Man City
I
player.
can see what he sees if it was last season. I can see
No.
what he sees.
Even then.
If you look at the big picture, yes, I said big picture, right? But if you look at the whole career of Marcus Rashford, he is a very, very good player if he wants to play.
Okay, I want to ask you guys one thing. Would you still pick Rashford over Watkins? Because at the start of the season, you guys said Rashford was a better
play
player than Ollie
different-
Watkins.
they play different positions.
So would you still
play
think
different positions,
You
mate.
still think Rashford's a better player than
Up
play
front,
different
up front,
positions.
Watkins. Up front.
Upfront Watkins.
Okay, if you could choose to have one of those players
you know
in your
what?
club,
To
who
be
would you
fair,
pick?
I will pick Chunks over Rashford right now. Okay,
Billy as well.
I would pick myself.
I will pick Harvin to play in.
No. Yeah.
I know Harvin plays striker, right? I would pick Harvin over Rashford right now. You know?
No, look.
And
at
he
the-
would, as a Liverpool fan, he'd probably
Okay,
give more for the match.
let's break down the match. That what happened against Fulham, right?
Fine.
Oh, finally!
Listen. After this whole
Finally!
thing, let me break this down for you.
Okay, you guys
right?
lost.
No, let's not. Look, we had 4 games.
Five, actually.
Five games winning streak, right? If you add the
FA Cup lah,
lah.
yeah.
But I mean, in the Premier League, 4 games in a row we won, right?
Yep.
They weren't great, right? And I think, look, at the end of the day, when you look at it, you all, a lot of other people will say like, oh, where's the style of play? Where's the style of play? There was a style of play. The 4 games, right? We were pressing high. We were, in the high line, right? That was the style of play. We were passing out from the back. Yes. We let in a lot of goals, but guess what? We scored a lot of goals.
And they were all through Hoyland, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes,
right? I
and
mean,
we
most
had-
of them anyways,
we had
right?
That spine,
What was his...
that 3 kids, right? The 3 kids spine, which is Mainu, Hoyland, and
Evans.
Garnacho,
Okay.
right? These 3 were performing, right? Now we lose Hoyland. What
Yep.
do? We don't have a striker. We
And you
don't
lost.
have a reckoner
Yeah,
striker.
and you lost
right?
the game.
Rashford was playing up front. A bag of cement would have been much better, right? Because they had to actually pass around it.
See, the reason why I don't think there's much to talk about United is because we've seen this all throughout the season.
and-
We pick up form, and then there's a game, whether it be Nottingham Forest or whether it be Luton or something like that. We just fumble. We
Can I-
don't play. Oh, sorry. Go
So,
for it.
what I was saying
in podcast world, it's called he hasn't landed yet.
Yeah, okay, no,
Yeah,
fair
Calvin
enough, but-
hasn't landed
No,
yet.
at the end of the day, when I said earlier that, how Liverpool have that system, 8 years of Klopp, right? That built a system that says the youth team plays exactly the same way as the senior team,
Yeah.
right? Now, does that happen in Manchester United? Not yet. Not in 18 months. Because the first 18 months of Klopp, did he win anything? Did he fuck? Right? He didn't win anything.
He,
He didn't win anything.
No. I'm not talking about. Never mind.
Okay? The first 18 months of Pep Guardiola, did he play the way he want to play? No. Right? It took him a couple of seasons before they started winning things. I don't have to say anything about Mikel Arteta because you all know, right?
What?
The first 18 months.
we won FA Cup in our
FA
first
Cup
season.
in the first season, and then
yeah.
after that, second season, third season, you all were kind of not great.
You
You
know
have to
what?
get rid of
You know
all
what?
the dead wood
Hey, you
as
know what?
well.
I'm getting.
Hello?
You know what? I'm getting really.
seasons, though.
Bro. I'm getting so
Yeah, you
tired
guys
of
had
United
4.
Like, it's not the
fans
same.
like
It's not the
responding to
same.
this
Yeah,
whole
we
Eric
shouldn't
Ten Hag
have opened
debate
Eric Ten Hag
and then
with the
throwing like
Arteta
other
thing,
managers
yeah.
under the bus. Your goal difference is 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember that.
No, okay.
Your goal difference is 0. And at the end of the day, right? Whatever Moyet mentioned just now about the internal rot that you guys are busy getting rid of, right? That
It's
is
much worse.
real. that is real and it's happening, right? You
It was
guys
much
signed the
worse.
guy from Manchester City. That's going to help a lot.
Yes.
Right? But right now, your goal difference is still 0 and you lost to Fulham
Yes.
2-1.
Yes.
And can we talk about Fulham?
Okay.
Can we just talk about Fulham real quick?
I think what Kevin is trying to say is that the process of getting rid of the rod, you guys had to do it too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's what's happening.
And it's admirable that you guys can do that because that is where we want to be at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? We want to be like Arsenal.
Yeah.
We
But
want
to be like Liverpool. We want to be like City.
Arteta though, right, for Arsenal, it was kind of like this, right? It was always
Yeah, it was
improving.
always- it was always
Whereas
on
you
an
guys
upward
have gone like
trajectory.
this.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What
do you mean? What do you mean?
Arteta's second or third season, he had like a 10-game losing run.
Guys. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. After Arsene Wenger left, how many managers have we had?
One and then Arteta.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many
Okay.
managers have you had since Sir Alex Ferguson
And
left?
is
Well
that Eric
done.
Ten Hag's fault?
Yes.
Is that
I didn't
Eric
say it
Ten Hag's
was.
fault?
I
Yeah.
didn't say it was.
Correct.
I'm just
we are
saying.
in agreement.
Yeah,
We are in
that
agreement
United is the
No,
problem.
it was run very badly for the past 10 years,
Yeah,
and I
we are
agree
in
with you with
agreement.
that.
No, okay,
I get it.
I get the point.
I
I
am
get the
not
point
saying
actually.
that,
No, I think we have like Edu and we have like, the Kroenkes
Yes.
turned
Yeah.
turned the leaf as
Yeah.
well and started managing the
Which
club
is the internal
properly.
stuff.
Yes,
You know, the
yes,
internal
the
stuff.
internal
Yeah.
stuff
But there's
has
a
to
style
happen.
of play. Arteta always had a style of play.
Correct.
Right?
No,
And that's why Kevin says, and I'm agreeing with you, Kevin, and that's why Kevin said, it only took you until that Arteta's fourth season. Let's disregard the FA Cup win, right? Great, FA Cup win, whatever. But it only took you that fourth season that everything started gelling together that you were able to push for the title. Right?
Well,
It still took you some time.
It's debatable because I would say that things were very, very progressive.
Yeah.
You know,
Progressive.
the
You
moment,
finished-
the
you
moment,
finished eighth
no,
twice.
the moment that Arteta came in, identity was introduced, right? Discipline was introduced.
No,
There
yeah.
was synergy
Yes.
Like
amongst
what
the
Mark
players.
said, like, you could see an upward trajectory. You could see what he
Yeah.
was doing, right? Like, can you definitively say what Ten Hag is doing?
I
at
can't.
United?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
like,
can. I can.
Okay,
I
then
can.
we disagree.
I can.
I can't. And you know why I say I can't? It's just simply because this season, especially this season, he hasn't had his full team available to him.
That's
that's
the
the
reason.
excuse,
Hold on.
though.
Hold on.
That's the
Hold on.
excuse.
Listen.
Do you know that in United's starting 11, every single one, barring Bruno Fernandes, has been injured this season?
Yes, and let me.
And they've only been able to play their strongest team, I think like 1 or 2 games.
Liverpool won the cup and
Exactly,
they
no, like
complain
just
about
like a
injuries.
few
you
minutes ago.
guys.
Listen,
Top of the league.
listen. As I said, 8 years of Klopp, the system is there. Youth team, reserve team, and first team, everything is gelling. Look, it's about a whole system. Right now, we are starting a system. We are getting new people coming in, but at the end of the day, the system is not there yet. Right now, when I say I see a trend, look, listen. The past 4 games when we had Lisandro Martinez back, when we had Luke Shaw back, when we had Casemiro, not great this thing, but when we had all of them back, when we had our first 11 that we wanted to play, guess what? We saw a high line. We saw the transition. We saw the games going and playing well. Right? What did we do? We lost. First of all, we lost Lisandro Martinez. Then we lost Shaw. How the hell is he going to play the way he wants to play with fucking Harry Maguire in the high line? Really? Look, the second goal for Fulham, what happened? Right? He was left in the lurch.
Adama Traore with that brilliant run.
No, Adama Traore, the
equalizer,
one-
forgets to defend.
Yeah,
Classic Maguire.
and did you see Harry Maguire running back to chase him? Right? I could have ran faster than him.
I saw his attempt. I saw his attempt.
Everybody saw his attempt.
It's attempt.
I saw his attempt.
But Harry Maguire,
No, at the end of the day, if you say that, we don't have a style of play. Yes, we do. We want to play a highlight. We want to transition from the back, which is why we bought Onana in the first place.
Okay, so
right?
now my question is are we going to spend as long talking about how Arsenal is yeah, exactly. I wonder if this table is actually going to spend that long,
Go ahead.
talking, because that was a long one. That was a really long one.
No, but let's go to Arsenal.
And it was
fine.
obvious that you guys had a lot to get off your
to be
chest.
fair, we didn't talk much about United.
Yeah, he
What
was
the fuck do you mean? Are you fucking serious?
Being there for 10 minutes, this guy was dominating.
Both of you guys had a monologue. You guys took turns, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go here. I'm not.
I'm not bothered.
I think I'm doing my job here to kind of channel away from the cup defeat for Chelsea. and
Okay.
get the headlines elsewhere.
Okay, Mark.
Okay, let's talk about Arsenal.
No,
Right.
let's talk about, we're going to talk about Arsenal, right? Today I've got an Arsenal buddy on the table here in Div, right? Right now, we can also talk about the top 3, right?
Okay.
Because right now, you got Liverpool on top of the table with 60 points.
Good.
Manchester City with 59
Uh-huh.
and Arsenal with 58.
All right.
And this is the
Best goal
first
difference in
time,
the league.
this
Best
is the
goal.
first time in, I think, almost a month where we finally tallied up in terms of matches played.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I think City had like 2 games. in hand, and then now everybody's caught up basically, right? And the point difference between first to third is just 2 points, and it is nuts. And not only that, but our goal difference of these three clubs is insane, right? Liverpool is at plus 38. Manchester City is at plus 33. And Arsenal leading the line with plus 39.
Bro, you're just 1 goal ahead of Liverpool. Why'd you make it sound like you're 10 goals ahead of them?
I said leading the line.
39.
I said leading the line. I said leading the line, bro. You know? I said leading the line.
Sowing the seats.
Sowing the seats.
Can I ask you as an Arsenal fan, okay, what do you think has happened in the last few games? Because we were saying a few weeks ago that you guys were shit, but something's happened.
No, mostly him.
I got to put it in context, right? When you said Arsenal was shit, they lost 2 games. They lost 2 games against Fulham and West Ham, and suddenly they were shit. They were out of the title race because that's the narrative with Arsenal all the time.
They looked poor against Fulham.
But then Arteta took them to Dubai. I don't know what he slipped into the
That's
juice.
what I said.
I don't know what he slipped into the juice. My boys came back. And got 25 goals in 6 games. I only let in 3.
I don't know what the fuck they do at Dubai, man. But
I saw Martinelli and Fabio Vieira playing with like lions and tigers. So I don't know. Maybe that's a.
But let's talk about the game over the weekend, right? Because it was against Newcastle, a club that we feel is a bogey club, right?
Let's talk about Newcastle. Listen.
Let them talk about it.
I'm joking.
Newcastle. Hey, Newcastle haven't scored a goal at the Emirates for the last decade.
Last decade. Correct. Which was an interesting fact. I completely did not know that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you got to put it in the context, man.
Listen and let's,
We are having our own discussion. Go ahead.
I mean, I talk about style of play, right? The first 18 minutes, just chokehold on Newcastle.
Yeah.
I've never seen that stat before. 0% win percentage when Arsenal were 2-0 up against Newcastle, right? I mean, that's that style of play.
Yeah.
I mean,
Newcastle had a zero XG in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We completely suffocated Newcastle, which was sweet revenge after what they did to us in the first game.
Disgracia.
You know? Yeah, exactly. But 4-1. 25. Are you guys even listening? Where is the punditry on this table?
Come on, man.
I know we're not talking about United. You know?
We are letting you
You guys are whispering amongst each other.
We can never let Arsenal best have it.
We are third in the EPL, the toughest league in the world. Right, 2 points away from Liverpool, who's leading 1 point behind for Manchester City.
Wait,
Pep Guardiola, the best team in the world.
What trophy do you get for being third?
Let's have some real punditry here. No, hold up. Let's have some real punditry here, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about some real punditry here.
Go on.
All right? Did I just not spit facts?
No.
Did I not just spit facts? As an Arsenal fan, did we not just spit facts?
Okay.
Did we not just say that Newcastle had 0% win chance against
0%
Arsenal in the
win
first
chance.
45 minutes?
Okay.
0 XG in the first 45 minutes. And we are the first English club in history to score 2 goals in 7 consecutive halves.
That doesn't win you titles though.
I'm just saying, man. We're talking. No. Let's be pundits here, right? We're talking about trajectory.
I'm actually gonna come in
We're
with a pen.
talking about trajectory here, right? We literally were talking about trajectory. We're talking about United. We're talking about Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
And Mark, you said it yourself. We have been on a trajectory.
No, you have.
Right?
Yeah.
And these are the stats, right? Hey, fuck it. We don't win a trophy. Maybe not yet.
Not
right?
yet.
The time will come.
But you break these records
But
as
you
you
break
go
these
on to
records
win
as you go on to win.
titles.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's the thing. I like this Arsenal team. I like it.
That's nice.
I said it. That's nice. I said it. I said it at KL Podfest, right? I said it at KL Podfest. I really hope you guys win the league, right? I really do. And I think this team is built on like such great characters, such young characters that we can see them becoming a force over the next 2 to 3 seasons, right? But my worry about Arsenal has always been about 2 things. Number 1 is depth, right? So I don't think you guys have the depth that I initially thought you guys had, right? So 1 injury, Saliba goes out or Rice goes out, and you guys may find yourself in a bit of a problem. Yourself in a bit of a problem.
Odegaard.
But the second thing is, if you guys don't find success now, there is always the risk of someone else swooping in and telling these players that you'll find success than my team, right? So the example I had last season, which I don't think will happen now, was Bukayo Saka, right? If you guys did, because Bukayo Saka to me strikes as a player who just fit in seamlessly at City.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why
Yeah, but I
I don't think
think Saka will level it.
Thing is,
that's why I say it won't happen now.
Yeah.
But players like, if you don't win the league this season or next season or any trophies in this season, next season, how long is it before like Barcelona comes in and swoops in?
I don't think Barca has like really like
No,
the financial
eventually,
position to
I
come
mean,
in anymore.
No,
Real Madrid, Real
they will
Madrid.
sell their mothers
like
to buy Saliba.
Like,
Okay?
for example, like Real Madrid, right? If you see like Rudiger getting on with it, right?
Okay.
No, I would think
Okay.
like looking at these.
Can I
Why-
just
why
quickly
not?
say one thing really quickly? I disagree with the squad depth because their subs, right? Smith Rowe, Ramsdale, Jesus, Nketiah, Trossard, Reece Nelson. That is like
No, I think
nuts.
you're sorry. Dave,
No,
go
I
ahead.
mean on squad depth, right? Like think about it. Record-breaking stats without Jesus, without Timber, without Tomiyasu,
Yeah,
without Zinchenko.
yeah.
Kivio was playing left back and they're breaking
He's done a great job.
Because-
He's done a great
So,
job.
like,
He's
I
done a
mean,
great job.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? You're talking about Timber, who hasn't played this season, right?
At
Right.
all.
He
At
played.
all.
He
So
played
you played the
one-
first game,
he
first
played
game.
the
So
first
you
game.
did the first game.
So you can't talk about
One game ACL.
You can't talk about losing impact from
Yeah.
losing Timber because he's not playing.
Okay,
right?
but okay, Jesus, Partey, Tomiyasu.
So Tomiyasu has always been a rotational option at best, right? Jesus has always been injured like half the time, but fine, I get it, right?
I
He's
give it-
good.
I give it.
I'll give you Jesus, right? But none of those players have the same impact. So for example, right? I tell you right now, if you guys lose Saliba, who comes in?
I would
Ben
say,
White,
okay,
right?
I'll
Probably,
caveat that by
right?
saying Saliba and Gabriel, if we lose either one of those two players,
the season's
we
gone.
won't get
Then
the
fucking
defensive
no,
depth.
Rice,
Yeah,
which is,
that's
which
all.
is my which
Yeah,
is my
and-
point.
Rice?
Yeah.
Like what happens if you
No,
lose
but-
Rice?
but then
What
we do-
happens if
but-
you lose
But you
Odegaard?
do use
It's
what
like-
Nketiah, is it?
but the thing is, when you talk about Arsenal's injuries, like, oh, you can lose this player, you can lose that player, it's fine.
No.
You look at you guys, it's still good. But like, when you talk about United and Liverpool,
No, it-
suddenly, like,
It's no
everything
for,
goes off
for,
the
for,
rails.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
United, it's the same. If we lose
Bruno Fernandes.
actually, if you lose like Bruno, even though he's not being.
Why did you bring up United, bro?
If you lose Menu, for example, no. If you talk about,
Do you see how easy?
Menu, bro.
I'm telling you
You're
now,
talking
if you
about
want to
Menu.
come back on this show, right? Just pro
Yeah,
table,
okay,
right?
so-
Just don't bring it up because it's gonna segue into
Okay,
another
but,
30 minutes.
Let's talk about City then, right? City is the only team that is shielded from.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Can I ask you?
entire
Can I
robot.
ask you, Arsenal fans, one more question? Okay. Do you think in the last few games, because they've not played like a recognised striker up front, that is now Arsenal's new system that they're going to keep to the rest of the season? He's given up on Jesus, he's given up on Nketiah, and he's going to play that.
I
front
think
three.
Jesus jumped straight back in.
Yeah,
think?
he
I
doesn't.
think so.
Yeah, this
I think
is
Arteta-
Don't you think?
Arteta
Don't you
will
think
use-
this new system is working without a striker?
this new system of utilizing like a false nine, right, in the form of Trossard or Havertz, right? It's honestly Gabriel Jesus' best role,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He is a much better
False
deployed
nine.
false
He didn't
nine.
start.
Yeah,
The
no.
game.
Yeah, but when the moment he does come back,
Oh,
I
okay.
think
it's a-
Trossard drops out and they put
Yeah.
Jesus in.
which is
I
which
think
is
he will
why
do it,
which
yeah.
is why one of the biggest like I guess debates or conversations that Arsenal fans usually have with other fans is they would say like, hey, you don't have a striker, right? You only have Jesus who's injured all the time. Your backup is Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
And that's true. We started hard the first, maybe half of the season that way, but we've adapted, right? We've adapted, and now Arteta has this new strategy where it's more of false nine, utilizing the wingers, and then we went to Dubai,
You went to Dubai.
So like just visit Dubai, and in Dubai will just do you wonders. But in all honesty, going back to what Moya was saying, right, about the prospects of the future, right? And yes, we have a really young team and a really young team that's achieving a lot of records and whatnot, right? Building it up, right? And you're right. If we do not win a trophy soon or whatsoever, by right, if you watch football long enough, you know that these young players will
they'll
be
move on.
enticed for other projects, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest difference is that at Arsenal, right, the moment that Arsene Wenger left and after Mikel Arteta came in, is the internal fix that we did,
Yeah.
right?
It's the culture of the club.
Yes,
that's
the
been
culture of the
transformed,
club,
right?
which goes back to what you were talking about, right? Which goes back to what you were talking about. Because when Arteta came in and took over Unai Emery, we had players like Lacazette, Aubameyang, who were senior players, captain of the
Guendouzi,
club,
yeah.
but they were not really building a healthy
Environment.
environment for the young players to really strive, right?
Yeah.
Now with Mikel Arteta, you look at our club, you look at players, obviously our hailed end academy, right? With Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, so many young players who are now getting the start of Reece Nelson. Even Iwobi had a nice goal
Iwobi.
over the weekend, right? But and at the same time, is that our youth academy is being headed by our BFG, Big Friendly Giant.
Mertesacker.
Mertesacker. He's been at the academy for the past almost 5 years and building that academy belief, right?
No, but as you're saying this, I feel like you're proving their point right. They need structure.
No,
now.
exactly. That's why I keep
it's
saying
exactly what
it's
you said
absolutely
now.
correct. Because and then you got our football director who is Edu, an ex-Invincible player, working hand in hand with Arteta, ex-club captain.
Yeah.
So our internal, honestly, it's thanks to the Kroenkes as well because they believed in Josh Kroenke believed in Arteta and Edu, but. That is where it starts.
Yeah.
That fix, it started like 5 years ago, and then now we're reaping the benefits.
It started 5 years ago.
Yeah, it started 5 years ago.
Reaping the
Yeah,
benefits.
and
Thank you.
that's exactly. But
which is why I don't always go so hard on Ten Hag because I only do it because
makes sense though.
yeah,
It makes
it's just
sense.
fun.
no,
but
okay, but yeah, which is why the same reason why I don't want Arsenal to win the league. Because y'all are insufferable now. Can you all imagine how insufferable
No, but
y'all
that's the thing.
be?
That's not fair. It's not
It's
fair.
not fair. It's not fair. I agree.
Fair to
I agree.
blame the sins of the fans on the team.
I agree. But look, I don't interact with the team. I've never had conversations with Odegaard. I did, however, have conversations with you guys.
You know, that's the thing. No, I would take an insufferable Idris week in, week out on Balls Deep. I would take insufferable Idris over a Harvin that can come in and say, I've won the league 20 times, the same as
he's gonna make you go deaf, bro.
You know,
He's gonna make you go deaf. Harvin is gonna make you go deaf,
Have
bro.
you thought about that?
Yeah.
Or did you like him?
I will
making
just
your head
get.
so
Can we have Leicester to win the league again?
But sorry, I just want to like round that off right before we move on to the next.
that wasn't
topic.
finished?
No, not yet.
All right.
Because it was to answer about the future prospects, right? And through that environment that we built, that culture, right? And Div, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me, is that our players now have so much passion and loyalty for Mikel Arteta, for the club itself, for the fans,
We got ambassadors at the club
We got
now.
ambassadors of the club. Like you look at Bukayo Saka now, right? Just 3 days ago, they released this great video of him going down to Hale End. His first visit to Hale End in years, ever since he went fully pro in the first team. He went there, he visited it, and then he was saying hi to the lunch ladies, the kid managers, and they were all just remembering him. And then he was saying hi to the under 12s, and going up to them and like being a mentor to that.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just saying that Arsenal is a really special club because of those values that
Some of the
we
people,
instill.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
the people.
Rashford still says hi to the lunch lady.
Did you know who's Kathy Bates? Kathy Bates is the actress. Like this is lady in United
Kathy,
called
yeah.
Kathy, the receptionist.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been there forever, right? She's been there
everyone's
forever.
best friend.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
I think she's the leak. No.
Don't diss Kathy.
No. Kathy is Kathy.
Okay, right. So we finished talking about Arsenal.
Yeah,
I think
might
so.
as well.
Okay,
think
great.
so.
So anyway, Man City, of course, scrapped a win against Bournemouth. Do you think there's struggling signs there, or
City do this every
I honestly
every
think Man
season.
City is the most boring team to talk about.
Yeah.
It's either they win or if
Actually-
they don't win, then why isn't Haaland?
you know-
Okay, you know the best example, right? Is I saw this on Twitter, right? It's or was it in our group chat? I forgot. But remember that Nike advert, the animated one, where there was like the cyborgs,
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
the copies of like all the players, and then they had to fight against those players, right, and win the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I feel like
That's
Man
Man
City
City.
now, after years and years of development, and then Pep
Like,
doing his
it's
thing,
like-
like,
it's like
it's
Kung Fu
become a
machine.
machine.
It's a proper
It's like, you know the Kung Fu football thing? What was it?
Oh, Shaolin soccer?
Shaolin
Oh, the bad
Shaolin
guys.
soccer. The bad guys. Right? The
bad guys
finals,
of
right?
Shaolin
Yeah,
soccer.
shout out Stephen Chow.
Yeah.
No, but okay. No, but I mean, take that apart. I mean,
1-0, bro. 1-0.
yeah, 1-0. I mean, that's all it takes.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
That's all it takes.
That's the thing.
I mean,
City will take 1-0 all day long.
City will wait until Liverpool is at their lowest, until Arsenal is at their
And pounce.
lowest, and then they'll be like raking in victory 2-3.
They do this every
But
season. It's boring.
But
It's
even that
boring.
one goal by Foden, it was a rebound from Haaland, right? He took a shot,
Yeah,
and then bounced back, and then Foden scored it.
Yeah,
and
he
then-
still, in my FPL, he still got an assist.
But-
yeah, same, 5 points.
But are you all agreeing that they are still the favourite City right now?
Yeah.
Right
I would
now,
say so.
yeah.
I
I
would
mean,
say
okay,
so.
look. Having said that, I know you talk about the depth and all that, but I still think they're not the same team without Rodri.
Yeah.
I still
of
think
course.
they're not the same team without Haaland. I mean,
Yeah.
I think honestly, I still think they play better without Haaland. I feel like the structure a little bit more with Alvarez in front and
Man, you've been tooting this theory of yours for like
no,
two
but
seasons now,
look.
bro.
I'm not taking anything away from Haaland. I think he's a very good player, and I would like to see him anywhere else in the world. But doesn't matter because
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Just
City.
will win.
But they will still win.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna say, right? Like for Man City, we talked about Arsenal and we talked about if Saliba or Gabriel get injured, then we're done.
No,
right?
but you know what?
And Man City, right? At Man City is exactly what you just said. In my opinion, it is the one player, Rodri.
Yeah.
The moment that he is gone for like
Best CDM in the world, man.
No, he did.
best CDM in the world.
He did. He was
Best CDM in the
injured.
world.
He was injured earlier in the
and then
season.
lost
And they
four.
lost 4.
Yeah,
But
true.
even then, even when Rodri goes out, right? Rodri, yes, he's very important, and I think he is the player I love most in City. But I wouldn't say it's critical because you have players like John Stones stepping up into that libero role.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, like I said, City is the only team that's insulated from that.
Having said that, I am excited for Manchester United versus City. I am very excited. I know. Look, it's not.
When is that?
trendy.
When is that?
It's next
Next
weekend.
weekend.
Can I
Next
ask you a
weekend.
question, Kevin?
Yeah.
Hoyland or Haaland? Who would you rather have at United?
Okay, this
Wait. Can I answer?
Hey, it's a good question.
With the service that
question.
Højlund is getting, Haaland will not score any
Because
goals.
Højlund is pretty fucking sick. In my opinion, Højlund is pretty dope.
So,
in my opinion.
this isn't an answer to the question. I think
I rate him.
if I answered that
I rate
question,
Højlund.
I will answer Haaland. Haaland is the better finisher.
Yes.
But it all comes down to service, right?
Yeah.
If you flip teams, Højlund will be scoring more goals.
Whoa!
Yes. No, Højlund will
You can put a
not.
donkey
Are
up
you
front and City and they'll score goals,
Are
man.
you expecting Bruno Fernandes to like Bruno is having
So
like
what you're saying
all
is
those-
Højlund is a better player than Haaland then?
no, I'm not.
But you just said if you flipped, he would score more goals than
Because
Haaland.
of the service he's
So,
getting.
so what you're saying is Højlund's a better player than Haaland.
No, what I'm saying
If he
is
was in Man City's
no,
team.
what I'm saying is if Højlund played for City and Haaland played for United,
Oh, okay,
Højlund
okay,
would
got it, got it.
Højlund would score more goals than
Ah,
Haaland.
okay.
Yes.
Then Haaland.
Because look, the way Manchester United play with two wingers who don't provide
Yeah.
service. Rashford wants to cut in and shoot.
Garnacho
Garnacho wants to
do the
take
same.
on everybody around the world, go to Central, come back, right? And then
Garnacho.
Yeah, you know one thing.
Yep.
Sorry to circle back to United, right now, but since we're talking about service, right?
Yep.
Bruno Fernandes has this like that people
Ooh, Bruno
people start
Fernandes.
talking about Bruno Fernandes and say
Ooh.
things like he's the best chance creator in the league. He's created so many chances, right? That's not actually true, you know. If you look
not
at,
in the last few games.
no. If you look at even then, right? Even when they say like, oh, he provided 30 chances in this particular game, right? If you watch that game, what constitutes as a chance is they're very liberal.
It's very liberal.
They're very liberal with
It
what
could have been
constitutes
just like a
as a
stray
chance.
pass.
No,
Because
but,
it doesn't make logical sense that Bruno has created 30 chances, but Højlund only has like 5 touches in the box.
Okay,
it just
I want-
doesn't make sense.
Dave, I wanted to ask you, right? What do you think about Bruno Fernandes as a club captain for United?
The thing is, like, Bruno, he just looks like a rat. And he behaves like one. Did you see the video of him?
Yeah.
Like that sequence where he fell down
At Fulham,
feigned an
at
injury.
the Fulham game, right?
And then you saw like Garnacho was bringing the ball back and he just got up and started
Okay,
playing,
so-
asking for the ball.
Yeah.
So pause, he actually got injured there. So
And he what?
But he got up and he asked for the ball as well.
because adrenaline and all that.
Adrenaline,
lah. But
yeah.
he said he got injured from
But
that. He
it's
was
very-
hobbling
I
after.
But,
think-
but like he does that a lot, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
way
course.
too much.
no, I
as a
mean, come on,
captain.
lah. I mean, you.
Super talented player, but so hard to like, bro.
No, but
No.
So
and
hard to
his
like,
job
bro.
is not for you to like it. His job is to
What do you
create
mean,
assists.
bro? It's a footballer, bro. It's all about personality,
Okay,
man.
if he
no,
played,
it's not for
if he
you.
played for Arsenal, you'd love him. It's the same
No, I
with
don't
like
think so.
Drogba.
I don't think so. I think
Everyone hated Drogba.
Bro, you cannot equate Drogba and Bruno Fernandes.
I'm just saying.
Drogba
I'm just saying.
walked the walk, he
Right,
talked the talk, okay?
Drogba was a cheat.
Bro,
Okay?
But Drogba was like,
Oh wow, Chelsea fan admits Drogba.
Fernandes as well. He cheats sometimes. He doesn't
There's a
play.
lot of
He doesn't play.
self-realizations today.
Okay, Evra as well.
No.
Thierry Henry sometimes
no, but
played like a
Bruno's
cheat.
Dude, Thierry
he
Henry
wings his way
fucking
too much.
headballs.
Though.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland, yeah.
So the thing is, if he plays for your club, you like him. But if you
I
don't,
don't think so.
so I think he does a good job
You
for
cannot
United.
equate
just
Bruno
Bruno
Fernandes.
Fernandes.
First of all, if y'all had not this season, I'm not talking about last season. I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about
only-
United, yeah.
If you had in Bruno Fernandes in your FPL, you know you've reaped the benefits.
You would have raked those
You
points.
would have reaped
You would have
those
raked
benefits,
those points,
and you
man.
know how good of a.
That's why I say
step-ahead he is.
fantastic player, but terrible guy. Yeah.
Listen, he is petulant. He is petulant. He is emotional. He is, yes, once in a while he feels a touch, he will go down. That's because of the game
Everyone does that,
everyone
yeah.
plays.
No, but like,
Are we
as,
playing
as
the game?
United fans, do you look at him and do you think...
No.
I
Listen,
gotta ask
listen.
her.
If we were winning, y'all wouldn't care.
No, but do you look at him and do you think like he's captain
listen,
material?
listen, if
Henry
we
was
were
the
winning-
worst at all that.
Roy
do you
Keane doesn't
mean?
think he's
Listen,
captain
Henry was
material.
so-
Roy
went
Keane
down
broke
every
someone's
day.
leg think lah.
But he's captain material. It's not like he goes.
Okay, listen.
People respect him, right?
Listen, at the end of the day, captains nowadays is very different from captain those days. Those days, you have to be a hard man.
true.
You have to be that guy. Roy Keane was more petulant. Honestly, I will tell you, Roy Keane was more petulant than Bruno. You think Bruno running...
I know the problem.
Wait, let me finish.
I know the problem.
You think Bruno running around the referee is bad? Go and watch 2 old games and how Roy Keane used
But
to
they
run
all
around
ran
the fucking...
together. Dude, I know the problem.
together.
No, I know the problem. Roy Keane was petulant.
Yeah.
But when you looked at him, you know he would kick your ass.
Yeah, but
That's the difference.
stand up for his
But
teammates.
Bruno Fernandes doesn't look like he can kick your ass.
Bruno Fernandes as captain, as a leader on the pitch is fighting for the team, is fighting for the...
Speaking of captains, I'm sorry, but Yedlin, that picture of Yedlin for Inter Miami in that group huddle, captaining Luis Suarez and Sergio Busquets and also Lionel Messi, and everybody taking that photo. He posted it thinking that it was going to be like, look at me being dope. And then everybody in the world of football was like, did this guy really think he can captain those three? Because you zoom in into Luis Suarez's face, right? He's just like, why am I in this huddle? And what is he saying?
Back to Bruno, right? The only
course,
reason.
of course,
sorry,
of course,
just because I didn't say anything. Just to cap it all out, right? I think Bruno is only the captain because there's no one else in the team that can be captain for it.
Harry Maguire.
Nah, not with whatever he went through.
Yeah,
But
like the
mentality
only
monster,
other two
though.
people
Mentality
is
monster.
Varane
Maguire.
and Casemiro.
the hell up,
I don't think they won it, right?
Shut the effing up.
He's been your best player all season.
Harry Maguire was out the door.
season.
He came back.
Because he's not the
And he's
captain.
United's best defender in some games.
Yeah,
right?
Because he's
Mentality
not
monster.
the captain.
Yeah.
Because he's not the captain. Because there is so much on his shoulders when he was the captain. What the hell are you doing?
Bruno is a red.
Okay, we've had a very heated discussion today. I think we should end the show with a quick game. So we're playing a game called Imposter. Can one of you guys explain the rules?
Okay, nice one, Mark. Nice pass, nice through ball.
It's because imposter is about finding the rat.
Yes. Exactly. Nice through ball there, Mark. Imposter. I think a lot of fans out there would already know how to play Imposter, but let's walk them through it. Yeah, go through it. Go through it.
So what the?
Yeah.
Go.
Mark, the amount of times he probably holds the record for the most, like,
Actually,
we've never left.
Can we give him a trophy for that?
End of season.
Like every bloody game, he will go and go to toilet.
Maybe he has the answers in there.
Okay,
How is he going to have the answers to this?
walk us through Imposter.
So how Imposter works is there are 5 of us here. Graham, our lovely producer, will text each of us individually. With 4 of us will get a player's name. One of us will get the word imposter. And we will then go around describing this particular player.
In one word.
With one
Or
word.
two,
or a
sometimes,
phrase,
or a
like
phrase,
that, right?
yeah.
And the aim of the game is to weed out the imposter after 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll do that describing thing twice. And at the end, we have to weed out whoever that's the imposter. So the trick is not to be too vague so that people will think that you're the imposter, but not to be too obvious so that the imposter knows who the player is. Because if the imposter knows and guesses the player correctly, imposter wins the game.
And also, that's clear. And after 2 rounds, right, we basically have to decide who is the imposter,
Correct.
right? The table has to decide. That was good filler, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, Moya, nice one, Moya. It's like you do that for a living.
You wash your hands?
Maybe.
Have you explained the rules?
Yes, we did.
right.
And do we have to
The-
explain
the
it
worst
again now?
part is-
All good.
He doesn't know how to play it and he
No, I
was
do.
not
You
here for the rules.
explained it before the show. So
Okay.
it's fine.
Mark, we also agreed that you definitely deserve a trophy at the end of the season.
Okay.
Okay, so we're getting our messages now from Graham and Ryan.
Alright, we'll start with Deep.
Bite.
Oh, that's very obvious.
Striker.
Red.
Disgrace.
There's only 2 players in
Rat.
history that are a bit proven before.
Okay, then it's not you.
one
Dave.
more.
Yeah, one more.
Goals.
Mercurial.
Scum.
Sorry, what?
Scum.
Oh,
Ooh, oh, wow.
making it personal.
Speed.
Okay.
Really?
Wait, there is a reason.
Handshake.
That's it, right? Is it the 2 rounds?
Yeah.
Right? So now we need to decide who is the imposter.
Imposter.
I think Mark. is the imposter.
I think Mark's the imposter as well.
I think Mark is the imposter.
Because he knows.
Like,
If you're not the imposter, do you get a point?
no, if you guess,
full.
if the imposter is able to guess,
I think Kavin is the imposter.
I think Kavin lah.
Yeah.
I
That
think
wasn't very specific.
I think it's Mark because he just went, oh, that's very obvious.
I think it's Mark. I honestly think it's Mark.
I think it's Kavin.
Why would you think
I think it's Kavin.
Because I know it's not me, so that's why it's you.
All right.
It could be anyone else.
Okay, I vote Kevin.
It's Kavin.
All right. Are you the imposter?
Yes.
Who do you think the player is?
Huh? It's Suarez, obviously.
From the start, right?
yeah, from the immediately.
Okay, next one.
All right.
Ooh, another one. Nice. Okay.
I know, I saw. This way?
I'm sorry. I just okay. Never mind. Sorry. Start with me. Captain.
This way, yeah?
Yeah.
Chance.
Goals.
Really?
Beard.
Create.
Create. Ooh.
Create.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
January.
Hate.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Red.
God damn. Ratatouille.
Mole.
Okay, that's 2 rounds.
I know who the imposter is already.
Do it.
Who's the imposter?
Okay, we need to take a vote right now. Who is the imposter?
I think it's Dave.
I think it's Kevin.
I think it's Mark, bro.
It's Mark.
I think it's either Div or Mark.
Yeah, it's either Dave or Mark.
Okay, I'm voting for Kevin again.
What the hell?
You won't be twice in a row.
No, because you. What did you say? What were your 2 things you
I
said?
said create and mole.
And Mole. So
No,
I
it's
think-
Mark. It's
I think
Mark.
Mark's
I'm
quite
telling you right
obvious.
now.
Yeah,
I'm going for Kevin. I'm going for
Mark.
Kevin.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what? After
Mark,
that, I
it's
will-
Mark, right? Are you gonna say
it's
Mark?
Mark. It's Mark.
It's Mark.
Wait.
I still think it's Div, but fine, majority.
No, you pick your own one.
Wait.
You pick your own one. Who do you?
Why
pick?
do you think it's Dave?
No, I just think his words are too vague.
Yeah, it was.
Second one was quite specific though.
Not in the context.
So you think it's
I think
Div?
it's Div, yeah.
I think it's Dave.
Okay.
I think it's Dave.
I mean, I will say now that I think it's Mark, but I will follow you.
Who's the imposter?
Okay, let's go another round. Let's go another round.
Oh, let's go another round.
Oh, sorry. Wasteful.
Right foot.
I'm telling you, it's Mark.
International football.
100%. You know, it's Mark. Wait, go on.
Skillful.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's fucker also, right?
Fake. Okay,
Sorry?
it's
Fake.
Oh,
fake.
okay.
It's Mark.
It's Kevin.
It's Mark.
It's Kevin.
It's
It's Mark.
It's Kevin.
It's
Huh? No, it's not me. Okay, yeah. Who's the imposter?
Yeah, who's the
You're not the
imposter?
imposter.
I'm not the imposter.
It's me, guys.
But do you know who the player is?
It's Bruno, right?
No, because when he said mole,
Yeah.
that's one thing he's not known for.
He's a mole, though. He has a
No,
mole.
he means he looks like a mole.
How
not
did you
is
say?
a
Why
mole.
did you say Mole? Because you thought it was
I
Fernandez.
think I felt like he had a mole on his face.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's different. I thought it was different.
Yeah, he's not a mole.
Are we playing
like
another one? Are we
that's
playing
it.
another one? Are we done? One more. Nice.
Right.
Let's make this exciting. Okay, wait. Are we doing this right or not?
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes,
are.
yes.
We are, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are making it too obvious, I feel.
Right?
Yeah, don't go specifics lah.
I'm trying to put you guys
I
off.
made it more obvious even though I was the imposter. so
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Smart. Nice one, Dave. Nice one. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it.
This way or this way?
Player.
Oh, come on.
Did you
Is
just say
it?
player?
Hey, it's to me, right? It's to me, right?
Player.
Because if you're the imposter
Brave.
sitting next to me, I want you to be screwed.
Brave.
Brave.
Legend.
Belgium.
Huh?
No, you know what?
Belgium.
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, well done. Well Cheat.
That was him buying time so that he can come out with.
Cheat.
Premier League.
Illustrious.
Fast. Illustrious.
That's 2 things each, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the dude. Look at that, man.
Sorry.
It's hard when you don't have a name in your head.
Impact. Sorry.
Sounds very impostery there.
Left foot.
Okay, so you're an imposter.
Nah, for sure it's coming. For sure it's coming.
No, I think it's,
100%.
No.
You pointing at me or pointing at him?
I think it's Mark again.
I think
No,
it's
I think
Mark.
it's Mark.
I think this time it's actually Mark.
Yeah, this is the one time that you didn't say
Premier
red.
League player.
Yeah, exactly.
Premier League
Is that
player.
how we play it? I was like, he knows nothing.
he played in the Premier League?
Dude, come on, man.
Did he actually play in the Premier League?
Exactly. Come on, dude.
Yeah, no, wait, hold on. Did he play in the Premier League?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, we'll see.
Nah, dude. Come on. No, Mark is the imposter,
Okay,
bro.
I say Mark.
you'll vote for me, is it?
I say Mark.
I say Mark.
I vote you.
I feel it's coming though.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, man.
Right.
Wait, what do you guys say?
Didn't add up.
You guys say
I'd
Mark,
say
right?
Mark.
Just change to Mark.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, I choose you.
Yeah. But it's Mark, so majority votes, right?
Are you the imposter?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I
not?
am the imposter.
You guys are dumb.
I don't know who it is.
Bro, what did you say next time? Brave.
He said illustrious.
Bro, it's unreal.
No,
Actually,
dude,
yeah.
the trick to
Why?
playing imposter is just looking to the camera and be like, brave.
To be fair, Brave should have been a huge red flag.
Only my party, bro.
This idiot,
Okay.
okay?
That's why I win all the games.
No. This idiot had to go with.
Bro, you know what I said? I said brave and illustrious, bro.
Dude, you know that if we picked you for this thing and you were not the imposter, you still lost, right? Because you are kicked out, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
You lost. The
Keys to not be found out.
Oh shit! I thought I won because I got the most guesses correct. Right.
Have you not played Among
Why,
Us?
why are we picking a game that makes us all work together? We're all fucking like.
Okay, one more. Last one.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay, so we're not supposed to make it obvious, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tall.
That's is it back
No,
to
no,
me?
no.
Oh, okay. Karate.
Legend.
Kick.
What the karate? Come on.
Don't know.
Karate legend kick.
Strong.
France. Think about it.
Right. Bicycle. I am a G. Yeah.
Can we say more than one word? Or?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Lots of goals.
Oh,
Okay. You broke the one word rule.
okay.
Yeah.
Lots of clubs.
It wasn't that many.
Okay.
Lion.
Okay.
Lots of clubs, huh?
Okay.
I think it's you again.
Why?
It's coming.
Why?
The things you
I
said were not
I thought it was
really-
Moyet, but the last one.
Yeah. But the thing is, maybe he knew.
Maybe,
who it
yeah,
was.
maybe
You know,
he
you know
found
why?
out.
You know
found out
why?
halfway.
Immediately karate. Come on.
Wait,
come
okay,
on.
who's not been? You've been the imposter so far?
not been.
Okay, that must be him then, because Graham's probably
Come on.
right.
Statistics.
Must
No, it's
statistically, it must be him
Statistically, it has to be.
because you've not been
I
the imposter
think-
You
yet.
guys are all talking
I
a
think
lot
it's
right
Mark.
now.
Mark has also not been the imposter yet.
Yeah, but obviously my words.
Wasn't he
like-
the first round?
No, I've not been.
That was
He's not
That
been.
was you.
I
He's been
think.
too and he's too eager to deflect it.
What
to
did you
me.
say? What was it? Lots of goals and what was it?
Lots of girls,
And
and I said you said karate,
yeah.
right?
And then you said legend.
And I said
Yeah,
legend.
legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
The legend thing is kind of like the legend thing is a red flag at the moment.
What do you mean he's legend?
I mean,
This guy.
what? I'm
I think it's Mark.
This guy.
no, I think it's Mark.
How is he not a legend?
I think it's Moe, but he found out halfway.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm going for my.
I don't think it's me.
You don't think?
I
You
don't think
don't think it's you?
I don't think it's me.
I disagree.
I think
I
it's Mark.
disagree.
No, dude. No, it's him. It's Moya.
It's Moya.
It's
Yeah,
Moya.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Moya.
It's Moya.
Yes,
It's Moya.
because you said
I said Tom.
you said France.
Ah.
And then after that, put karate together and you put France together.
No, I mean, come on. Like,
No, because Moya is smart enough to figure it out.
Karate, like,
karate,
Thank you,
yeah.
but I still think it's Mark.
I think it's
No,
Also-
it's Moya.
also-
It's
also-
Moya. It's
I'm
Moya.
sure
though.
it's Mark, and then he
Working
figured it
out the rule of
halfway.
imposter, I'm just being statistical here. It went this way around, right? So normally, from
You
the other
bite.
rounds,
Oh,
the
God.
last person they
Come on,
give
he's
the
so
imposter
eager to push it
So
to me,
it's
man.
1, 2, 3. They went
So you're saying
right.
it's him. You're saying it's
Yeah,
him.
I think it's
Yeah, it's Moya.
Everyone's.
Yeah.
I'm not the imposter.
Oh!
It's him.
He's just a legend.
But do you
Who is
know?
it? I don't know who it is. I thought it was Eric Cantona at the start.
That was a good shout, but it wasn't him.
Oh, who was it?
Zlatan.
So I thought it was Cantona. So I was like-
Because you thought it was
Yeah.
Cantona going to the
So I was
stands.
like legend.
Because, okay, he put karate kick.
Yeah,
Mine was kick.
Sorry, I was
Zlatan
thrown,
is a legend.
I was thrown off by France actually.
He played in France. PSG.
No, oh, okay, fine. I thought, yeah. It's not.
Okay. Sweet.
Yes, fun game. Yes, so predictions: Man United, Man City. Quick one.
0-0.
I would go with 1-0 to Manchester United.
Oh my God, City are going to win 3-0.
I think it's going to be 2-0 to Manchester United.
You want it.
You want it.
Only because I wanted to happen.
I'm gonna tag along. 2-1 United.
Okay, everyone's lost their nuts here. We'll see you next
It's
time.
about the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, I think we've just lost our punditry levels right now. Thanks, guys. See you next
Thanks.
time.
See you guys. Bye-bye.